So as we find our seat, you can use a little lift with the blanket or a bolster, whatever feels intuitive for you today. I'm just going to invite you to take a few moments and adjust your seat and just really find that space that feels like you're rooting in to your body, exactly where you are. We're going to just take a few deep cleansing breaths and sigh them out of the mouth. So we inhale and sigh it out. Inhale and sigh it out. And one more time. Inhale and sigh it out. Just see yourself closing the eyes down, taking your awareness to the internal climate of your being. We're going to place one hand at the heart and one hand at the navel. Just bring your awareness fully into this present moment, into this physical body in this exact shape that you are in right now. There is absolutely nowhere else to be, absolutely nothing else to do. This time on the mat here is simply for you to explore and navigate on your mat, letting go of anything that feels intuitive to be released at this time, moving energy that no longer is serving in the current vibration that it's setting, and just letting yourself sit in the space that you're in right now, being present with yourself, being present with your body, with how that body is being supported by the earth. And this is our focus for today, is feeling nurtured and cared for by Gaia, Mother Earth. So the card that I pulled for us, I'm just going to ask you to just stay within as I'm sharing this information with you. And just as these words are passing my lips and entering into your ears, and you're sensing and feeling into your body the messages that are coming through this card's message, just let it sink in a little more. Gaia, Earth connection. Be mindful of the planet. Come back to Earth. Stay grounded. Gaia is Mother Earth. She is the keeper of the light who holds the planet in her hands and heart. Her kiss is on every animal's forehead, and she is the life that moves through the planets, through the plants, the sweetness within the honey, and the force that encourages the bees to fly. She loves, protects, and guides all beings. She asks us to love them too. How can we help them? How can we help the planet? The extended message here is, you are blessed to receive this great mother card today, because it shows that Earth itself, through the image of Gaia, is protecting your path. You are a strong, focused, and loving individual. Stay grounded and don't allow your imagination, ego, or fears to run away. Ensure your choices are for the highest good. Gaia is also bringing her motherly love to you and enriching you in a cocoon of peace. If you have had troubles with the mother in your life, or you are feeling disconnected from or grieving your own mother, Gaia helps revitalize that connection and will bring healing where it is possible. If you are a mother and are worrying about these duties, know that Gaia is thanking you for your hard work and commitment. The earth is blessed to have you. Beyond that message, I will share with you that I was really feeling called for a more nurturing and mothering practice today, for us to allow ourselves to really truly feel supported, feel cared for, feel nurtured. So we will move through this practice with the intention of allowing ourselves to feel the support, feel the love, feel the ground, and let our heart be cared for. with that, I invite you to bring your hands together in front of the heart center. Begin to slide the hands back and forth against one another. Closing your eyes down if they're open. And just really allow yourself to stay within. Stay in this moment. Stay in this awareness, feeling the warmth of the hands sliding back and forth against one another. And then very gently allow that to come to a pause, and then take those hands, place them on your neck, and just compress and release the tension on the neck. So just kind of walking up and down the neck. Maybe releasing one hand to the opposite shoulder and compressing and releasing the shoulders. And then switching to the other shoulder, compressing and releasing, just feeling yourself massaging this body that is carrying you through this world, carrying you through all that you were meant to do here. Maybe going back to both hands on the neck, compressing on the shoulders with both hands. Maybe even taking those hands just at the edge of your spine and dragging away from one another. Starting maybe at the base of the spine, at the base of the head, right at the top of the spine, and then drag to the middle of the neck. And again, placing the hands really close to the bottom of that, right where the shoulders come in. Just drag it down over the shoulders, and then shake it out. Make fists and roll out the wrist. And reverse. And shake out the hands. If you're sitting parallel here, let's just transition our hips so that we're sitting long ways on our mat. So you're going to extend your legs out and give them a nice little bounce. Maybe adjust the sit bones so you're sitting directly on them. Just bouncing those legs, windshield wiper your feet. Take the legs about mat width distance apart. We're going to make circles with the toes. Moving all the way through the ankles, the knees, the hips. Just gently unwinding here. Pause and reverse the circles, moving the opposite direction. And then come to your center. Just windshield wiper the feet from side to side. We're going to bend the knees and place the feet on the mat about mat width distance apart. Your hands can rest on the mat behind your hips. And just choose whichever position is going to feel okay for your wrists here. So whatever feels right for you. Then we're going to begin to windshield wiper the knees from side to side. Just opening up those hips, thanking them for all that they do for us. And as you're rocking, just feel yourself massaging the glutes, the low back a little bit. Feeling yourself unwinding. And then come through center and pause. And bring yourself all the way up. So this is where we're going to grab either that rolled up blanket or the bolster. So I'm going to show you using both of these tools how we can move into these neck shapes. So we're going to come into bound angle with the feet. So the soles of the feet are going to come together. You can take that rolled up blanket and just rest it on the edge of your feet so that your arms can kind of rest on the edge of that. If you have a pillow, then it will allow you to lift that blanket up even more so that you can really just kind of come forward and fold as far forward as possible. With a bolster, you can do any of those same movements. Coming here, resting the forehead on the bolster, resting the arms over the edge of the bolster. You can even take that bolster, place it on its edge, and rest your forehead just on the very edge of the bolster. Just let your hands come down on the earth in front of you. We're really targeting and opening that lower back and the upper glutes here. So you just want to find a space that you can hold comfortably for about 5 minutes. So we're just going to hold here and just let the body become heavy. So once you find that position that you are going to hold, again, use as many pillows or blankets as you need to find your shape. And then just let your arms come down, close your eyes down, take a deep breath in, and audibly with the sound ah, sigh out. Ah. Inhale. And sigh out. Ah. And one more time. Inhale. And sigh out. Ah. And just let your body become heavy. Let your breath become gentle, long, slow, steady breath. Focus your attention on lengthening the breath into the low back and the hips, to surrendering yourself to Mother Earth, to the support and the nurturing of being in a grounded and safe place. As we're working with the root chakra, we observe and witness the archetype of the root chakra, the mother and the victim. We spend our lives feeling like we have to go, 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 and sometimes we need to just allow ourselves to be nurtured, to be mothered, to be cared for. And so here today, this evening, I invite you to call upon the mother archetype. Invite her to come and share her wisdom with you. How can you mother yourself in this moment, in this place, in this time? How can you find more love for yourself here and now? Drop in, just be, until I call you to return to the outside. Just be, just be, just be. If the body begins to surrender and you can allow yourself to move deeper into the shape, and just allow your tools to adjust to accommodate that surrender. But there's no force here, just surrender. Observe if the body is showing signs, sensations of intensity. Gaze upon them with love, with nurturing, sending that beautiful breath that you are sharing with this practice into those spaces. Send the breath into the hips, into the low back. Sigh out any resistance to receiving, any resistance to being gentle and kind, any resistance to worry. Just let it go. These last 30 seconds, ask your body, can I surrender more? And listen to the invitation of the yes, and allow yourself to let go a little bit more. Now we're going to begin to transition, but you're going to move gently and intentionally. So we're going to begin by taking a deep breath in and sigh out. Slowly, gently, begin to round yourself up one vertebra at a time. Just Just let your tools remain where they are as you come up. Let your hands rest on your ankles or your legs. Just close your eyes as you come all the way up and lift the heart. Just lean into sensing how you're experiencing this moment, how the vibration is offering itself to you, messages of movement in your back, your hips, and your legs. Just be the witness to what you're sensing without resistance, judging, naming, just observing. Take a deep breath in and sigh it out. Inhale and sigh it out. One more time. Inhale and sigh it out. Slowly set your tools to the side. Place your hands on the outsides of your knees. Draw the knees together and give yourself a hug. Just honoring wherever your body is, and just allowing yourself to feel that sensation of nurturing yourself. Even if your hug is just wrapping your arms around your shoulders, just feel yourself hugging yourself in. Feeling that beautiful, nurturing hug from your internal mother self. Take a deep breath in and sigh out. From here, we're going to shift onto our hands and knees, so just take your time. Keep your bolster or blanket nearby. We'll need it in a few moments. We're just going to take a few rounds of cat and cow. If you need, you can place a blanket underneath your knees to give you additional support for your knees. We're going to take a few rounds of cat and cow, rounding the back, tucking the tailbone, crown of the head, tailbone towards the earth, navel towards the ceiling. And on the inhale, pelvic lifts, navel down, head and heart lift. So let's just take a few rounds. Exhale, round the back, tuck the tailbone, crown of the head. Inhale, navel towards the earth, hips and head lift, heart shines forward. Two more here at your own pace of movement, rounding the back. And navel towards the earth. Last one, rounding the back. And navel towards the earth. And then on the next inhale, find yourself back to a neutral spine. And this is your intuitive movement. So what does your body want here? Let your body unwind in any way that's feeling intuitive to you. So rounding the spine, moving the hips and shoulders, just really feeling whatever is calling to you here. And then as you're done, as you've experienced all that you'd like to experience, we're going to set up for our next shape. So you can use a blanket if that's what you have, or you can use this bolster. I'll show you both. So this is going to be a modified back bend. So if you have a blanket, you're going to want to roll it so that it's a little bit higher, so that you have kind of a little bit of a lift for the hips. And what's going to happen here is you'll lay your hips at the very edge of this blanket. And then lay your body face down, resting your hands on top of one another and your forehead on the back of the hands. So this is going to take your back into a slight back bend. Now, if you have a bolster or you'd like to stack up some pillows to make it a little higher, you'll roll a few blankets. You can take yourself into a deeper expression of that back bend, which I feel like feels really nice to me. So with the bolster, I do the same thing. I take my hips to the very edge of the bolster. I bring my body forward, and I rest my hands one on top of the other, and just let my forehead come resting on the backs of my hands. So just take this next few moments and really find the shape that's going to work for you. And then once you find it, then just allow yourself to begin to settle into the shape. And as you come here, take a deep breath in, deep into the low back, and then side out. Feeling the back bend about mid-back, middle of the back, just below the shoulder blades. Feel the pressure on the low back being just lightened up a little bit, just allowing yourself to really feel the sense of release that's occurring in the low back. And then as you let go, just feel your heartbeat. Bring your awareness into listening, sensing, feeling, experiencing your beautiful heart resting against Mother Earth. Feeling Mother Earth holding you, nurturing you, embracing you, and holding your heart safe so that you can fully let go into this shape and invite yourself to let go of any place you might be holding, whether it be physical, mental, emotional, or spiritual energy. Just let go. And the more that you let go, feel yourself sensing the security, the safety, the love, and the nurturing of Gaia. I'm going to remain here for about 5 minutes. So I really invite you to see how much more can you let go into this shape, into this moment, and to allow yourself to fully embrace the experience you are being offered here in this time. Maybe allowing your breath to move even deeper into the belly, feeling the expansion of the breath on the low back and the hip. Feeling your abdomen as it expands and presses against the blanket, the pillow, or the bolster. And then the contraction as the navel draws back towards the spine. Just visualize in your mind's eye that with each exhale, you're purging out anything that's no longer serving you. And with each inhale, you're drawing in a beautiful, new, bright breath to fill that space, creating new. This last 60 seconds. Observe if you're still holding in any space in your body. And then gently inhale, and as you exhale, just soften those spaces a little bit more. Even if you're not ready to fully let go, just invite the idea of surrendering it. Just invite the moment of acceptance that at some point you can let go. But for right now, just invite it. It's an invitation. Take a deep breath in. And gently let your hands come underneath your shoulders, wherever you are, slowly pressing up and coming back. We're going to move into child's pose for a counter pose here. So open your knees wide and then take that blanket or bolster or pillows and just turn it so that your body can rest over the bolster, blanket, or pillows. You can even bring in additional blankets and pillows if you need it, if you don't have a bolster. And just let your body fold in this position, bringing the spine into a more neutral alignment. Take a deep breath into the belly, all the way down into the low back. And audibly sigh it out. And again, inhale deep into the belly. And exhaling, sigh it out. And one more time. Inhaling deeply. And sigh it out. And just let yourself be. Hold here for a few moments. And then we'll switch the head to the opposite side if it's resting to the side. But we just want to bring balance into the body. We held that back bend for a bit of time, so we want to give this neutral position of the spine some opportunity to hold shape with us. Just let your breath become gentle and automatic. Just honor and trust that you are exactly where you need to be right now. If your head is resting to one side, just gently lift it and turn it to the other side. Just giving yourself a little counterbalance for the neck. We'll remain here for about 90 seconds before we transition out of this shape. Last 30 seconds here. On this next inhale, let your hands come underneath your shoulders. Very gently, we're going to lift the body up. Just set the bolster or blankets to the side for a moment, and then we're going to bring the legs out long on our mat. Bring your hips maybe to the middle of the mat and just bounce the legs out for a moment. For this last shape before we move into our meditation, we're going to move into a supported bridge. So you can either use a bolster if you have one. You can stack up a few pillows, or you can take these two blankets and make them a little bit higher. So keep this one kind of at that fold, and just fold another one right over top of it. So you see it's a little bit thicker all the way up. So then we'll move ourselves down so that our knees are bent, and just bring that bolster or blanket right behind us so that we're sitting against it. And you're going to use your hands to just support yourself into coming onto that blanket, bolster, or pillow. So the hips are lifted and resting directly on the support. The feet are on the ground. The knees are bent. The arms are going to rest out by your side as you allow yourself to just surrender to this shape. We're going to close the eyes down. Take a deep breath in. Just feel your shoulder blades dropping into the earth, drawing the shoulder blades maybe a little closer towards one another so the heart opens towards the heavens. The arms are out, palms are either facing up to receive energy or down to feel more grounded energy. And then take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, sigh out. Inhale and sigh out. One more time. Inhale and sigh out. Just let your body become heavy. Feel that sacrum, the big flat bone, just sitting on the top of the hips at the low back. Just feel that sacrum settling onto the support, whether it's the blankets, pillows, or bolster. Feel your feet firmly rooted into the earth. Feel your spine elongated, your heart open. Your chin may be gently tilted towards the heart. Just close your eyes here. And begin to send your inner vision towards your heart center. Towards listening to that beautiful, authentic, amazing, radiant heart that you have resting at the center of your chest. Just feel that beautiful heart and the song that she sings reminding you of who you are. You are love. You are peace. You are light. You are truth. You are all of these things and more. No matter the experience you are having in life, no matter the things that you are finding yourself maybe experiencing tension or stress over, our true self, our spark, is peace. So allow yourself to honor her right now, that beautiful, radiant being that you are. Feel her filling up your entire being full of this love, this light, this peace. Be here now.
I'm going to take 2 more moments of breath here. Long, slow, steady, intentional breath. Feel your whole body filled with this radiant, beautiful, energetic breath. And as you exhale, just sense yourself letting go more. One more breath here. And fully sigh it out. And to come out of this shape, just bring your heels closer towards your glutes. Lift your hips and slide that support that's underneath you out. Lowering slowly your hips back to the earth. Maybe taking a little windshield wipering of the knees. Maybe hugging the body, rocking the body. Doing whatever feels intuitive to you here now. For me, this feels really good on that low back, just to rock the body from side to side. A little massaging action happening here. We're going to begin to wind ourselves down for our final meditation of the practice. My invitation for you here is for you to get really, really comfortable. So you can place that bolster or pillows underneath your knees. You can place a blanket over your body. I suggested that you have a washcloth or an eye pillow if you'd like to cover your eyes. You just want to allow yourself to get really comfortable here. So just take these next 60 seconds to find that perfectly supported and comfortable space that you would like to experience for the next portion of our practice together today. And as you are finding yourself to that space, allow yourself to fully let go into it. Take the next few moments, once you have found your shape, to rest in, to close your eyes, and slowly begin to scan your body. Moving from the crown of the head towards the tips of the fingers and toes. Just allow yourself to become fully comfortable and supported wherever you are. For this time, right here, right now, there's nowhere else to be. There's nothing else to do. All of the work that needed to be done has been done. And now it is time to rest. So as you find that beautiful state of rest, let your eyes fully closed down if they're not covered. Let your body be fully covered by a blanket if you're feeling cool. And then begin to let go of your awareness of the physical body. Begin to settle into the awareness of your mind for just a moment. Just be the witness. Letting go of the need to shift, change, or judge anything. Just simply witnessing the mind exactly where it is right now. Without attaching anything, any statements, any expectations, any names to any thoughts you're having. Just simply let them pass through. Passing through. Visitors just passing through. And then we'll begin to shift our awareness outside of that mind into the same gentle breath that's coolly entering and exiting the body. Sense that breath as it draws in through the nasal passage, down the throat, into the lungs. And as it exhales out of the lungs, back through the nose. Just a gentle, long, slow step. Hear the sound of the breath in the inner ear. Yourself letting go of controlling the breath, just allowing it to be gentle and automatic. Falling into that heart center. Beginning to sense into that beautiful heartbeat. Listen to that beautiful song, that beautiful vibration that you create every day. Feeling yourself connecting to that heartbeat. Dropping down into that vibration a little more with each exhale. Sensing yourself connecting to your authentic heart. Beginning to visualize in your mind's eye a beautiful emerald sphere of light. Beginning to spin inward, the staircase moving down. You're standing at the top of this beautiful emerald green staircase. You see all the way to the bottom. The very bottom is a beautiful violet white light. And you feel the call to go, to travel down the staircase to the light that's calling. You begin to travel. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. You're halfway down the staircase. You can see that beautiful light becoming even more vibrant, calling you further in. Travel 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're standing inside that brilliant violet light. You're feeling all of the pure essence of this light as you are one with it and it is one with you. You feel that love, you feel that peace, you feel that light emanating, uniting with you. You are one with it. It is one with you. As you begin to resonate in this light, you feel so much joy, so much love, peace. You hear beautiful angelic song. You allow yourself to begin to dance, to feel your feet firmly experiencing love, joy, happiness. You feel it all throughout your entire being. You are this brilliance. Allow yourself to ride the waves, to experience the joy, to be in all of this with your fellow companions. All of the lights together, creating a vibration of love. See your lights expanding, creating a beautiful geometric shape. And within this shape, we see Mother Earth. A beautiful light grid we are creating to nurture, to love, to feel the love, to experience healing with each other. We are one with Gaia. We are part of her beautiful grid, holding this beautiful earth that houses our physical being. And we are loved. We are loved. Crystalline light, creating a beautiful sphere of crystalline light. We are the way. We are truth. We are the light. We are love. We hear the heartbeat of Mother Earth. We hear her calling us, reminding us that she is here to love all. We are gifted the opportunity to nurture the earth, our kindness, our love, our light, to love all beings, that inhabit this earth. Love the plants, the animals, birds, even the lizards that share my backpack. Loving them all, enjoying them all, remembering that we are them and they are us. this remembrance, with this knowing. Collect all the love that you are experiencing here to carry home back to this physical plane, this world, in this life. Just center yourself, collecting it all up. Your arms are full with all of this love. It expands out into your entire being. You are this love. And you begin to find your way back to the stairs. Begin to find your way back. Returning with this knowing. Returning with this love. Returning with this light. You feel the joy expand throughout your entire being. As you begin to rise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're beginning to sense all of this love in your physical being. You feel it rising to the surface, rising to your face, to your hands, to your feet, your arms and legs, your chest, your hips, your back. Feel all of this love expanding itself into every cell of your being as you rise. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You are fully aware of your body, but remaining in this presence of this absolute, pure, unconditional love. Be in the love right now. There's no need to hurry out. Just be here. Be in the presence. Be in the awareness. Be in the joy. Let it rise. Let it rise all the way up to the crown of your head. Let yourself feel the love. Feel the joy. Feel the abundance of support that is always with you, that Gaia offers you. Feel yourself drawing it in, allowing yourself to feel that nurturing, feel that love. Take a deep breath in, and sigh out. Inhale. And sigh it out. One more time. Inhale. And sigh it out. And you can either remain here in this comfortable position that you have found yourself, or you can gently transition into a seat. But wherever you find yourself as we close this practice, allow yourself to remain in this sense of knowing this love, sensing, feeling, experiencing it. Be wherever you need to be to stay with it for these moments so that you can carry it beyond this practice into your days and weeks to come. If you're still lying on your position, you just bring your hands to your heart and your belly. If you're seated, then gently bring your hands to the heart center and close the eyes. Take a deep cleansing breath in and sigh out. It has been my great honor to be your guide this evening for this practice. Thank you for the gift and the honor to guide you, to support you, to love you, and to be a reminder of the beautiful love that you are. We'll close our practice here. May the long time sun shine upon you. May all love surround you, and may the light within you help to guide you on. Om Shanti. Namaste.